What awaits Gemini in March 2025? For most of March 2025, the Sun will be in the 10th house of the Gemini horoscope, associated with personal achievements and career. After March 20th, in the 11th house, which is responsible for like-minded people and well-wishers, this will be a very favorable time for proactive and organized twins. In March, Gemini will focus more than ever on their status and reputation in society. During this period, the likelihood of communicating with influential people and establishing new useful connections will increase. Gemini's horoscope for March promises that neither career nor business will bring disappointment. On the contrary, pleasant surprises can be expected in these areas. At the end of the month, you will have the opportunity to unite like-minded people around you, or to use the support of friends, among whom you will be highly respected. The end of March is the time to follow your dreams and ideals, sowing the seed of aspirations for the future. In the first decade of the month, Gemini will have a lot of pleasant meetings and events. Family and relationships with relatives will be a priority. All single representatives of this sign will be absorbed in thoughts of romantic relationships, which will rapidly gain momentum from the first days of March. The stars advise during this period of time to carefully observe the numerous admirers and possible partners, due to the fact that among them there is exactly the one you are looking for. Family representatives of this sign expect a significant improvement in their relationship with the other half. The second decade of the first month of spring will be very difficult and intense for Gemini. In the middle of the month, you will have to solve a lot of issues on which your career will depend. Many Gemini people will easily solve their problems and meet possible financial partners, and those who work in large organizations will be able to gain the favor of management and establish themselves as a qualified employee. Such an expression of professional qualities cannot go unnoticed, and in the near future, Gemini can expect a good salary increase or promotion. It's just important to remember that a lot of effort will have to be put into all this. In the last days of March, representatives of the sign will have to deal with accumulated cases, solve current problems, and put their lives in order. In the professional field, you need to sort out all the paperwork, plan upcoming meetings, and make plans for the near future. Work and business. From March 3rd, Mercury will be in the 11th house of the Gemini horoscope, which is associated with friends, teams, dreams, and long-term goals. Gemini will be inclined to actively interact with colleagues and partners. During this period, it is worth focusing on group work and the exchange of ideas, which will lead to the strengthening of professional reputation and the achievement of career goals. However, from March 15th, Mercury will become retrograde. This may affect the business sector in the form of delays, revisions of conditions, and the need for more thorough verification of information. Career may face temporary obstacles, warns Gemini horoscope for March. However, this is also a good time to review strategies and restore old ties. The business may require adjustments and a return to discussing previously concluded contracts and agreements. It is important to be flexible and ready for unexpected changes. Love and money. In March 2025, Venus will continue to stay with Gemini in the 11th house, which is responsible for social life, friends, and higher goals. But starting on the 2nd, it will become retrograde. In their personal lives, Gemini may encounter situations where they will need to reconsider old friendships and possibly resume contacts with people from the past. This period is favorable for analyzing and understanding the dynamics of relationships, as well as for realizing which unions bring you true satisfaction. Old love may temporarily appear on the horizon of some Gemini in March, creating a reason for reflection and possibly temporary instability in the current relationship. The financial sector will also be affected by retrograde Venus. Gemini should be attentive to collective financial projects or investments related to groups or organizations. There may be delays in cash receipts or the need to review financial arrangements. Health and activity. In March 2025, the influence of Mars, which is gaining momentum after retrograde in the second house of the horoscope, will significantly affect the health and activity of Gemini. Mars, the planet of energy, determination, and action, by moving to direct movement, will bring with it a surge of vitality and motivation. Spring will delight you. The second house of the horoscope is associated with material resources, personal values, and a sense of security. Its activation by an energetic Mars may encourage Gemini to focus on improving their physical and emotional well-being. You will feel the desire to play sports or start new active hobbies. Increased physical activity will help improve overall well-being and boost energy levels. However, Mars can also make you more impulsive and impatient. Try not to overexert yourself and avoid traumatic situations. Advises Gemini horoscope for March. A balanced training regime and regular rest will help to avoid health problems. How the twins will be lucky in March. In March, Gemini's fortune will shift to the third house, so at this time you can be especially successful in commerce, writing, journalism, or logistics. This is a good time to expand your inner circle and exchange ideas. Successful negotiations and meetings are possible that will open up new perspectives for you. According to the Gemini horoscope for March, you will learn quickly and adapt easily. Use this period to strengthen your ties with your brothers, sisters, and neighbors. Horoscope for women. The horoscope predicts success for Gemini women in the field of freelancing and IT in March. Your vision of the future will help you in project management and the implementation of ambitious ideas. However, be careful not to lose touch with reality, as you may become absorbed in your projects. Look for like-minded people who will support your professional aspirations. The first month of spring will be very emotional for the fairer sex. However, this does not harm your position in society, in the professional sphere, or in your family. The stars advise you not to dwell on troubles. Strain yourself less and try to relax. Women of this sign should be patient with family issues, because most of the habits of the other half in the new year can start to annoy. If emotions break out, which can lead to frequent discord, then don't worry. Every quarrel will be followed by a speedy reconciliation. This is especially true for those who are in a long-term relationship. Such quarrels will help you understand your partner better. Thereby, you will become even better for your other half in all respects. Horoscope for men. In March, Gemini men will have Mars in their second house. This month promises you success in the financial sphere. Your energy will be focused on increasing income and managing resources. You will find new ways to earn money and be able to effectively negotiate important deals. It's also a good time to invest in learning and developing your skills. The first month of spring will bring a lot of colorful moments and sensations to the representatives of the stronger sex. This month, you can let your own feelings run wild, but don't expect it to end without quarrels and jealousy. The stars recommend immediately making it clear to the opposite sex that you are not ready for a serious relationship. For those representatives who prefer a serious relationship, there will also be a lot of positive moments in the new year. If you already have a significant other, then your relationship will move to a new, more serious level. Give your beloved attention, affection, and care, and believe me, it will return to you in a double. Gemini men who are married, the stars recommend that you give priority to the other half and let her solve family issues. As for the professional field, then everything will be given to you without much effort.